Hello, hello. Good morning, ATG. Today we had a little bit of an incident with DiversifiedAuto.com. This gentleman named B Winners reached out to one of our employees, and our employee realized that this this didn't seem kind of quite right. So I would like to put out a nice little kudos and thank you to Mr. Tracy here who reached out to the IT team because that is indeed the case. So this is actually B Winners' email address. I checked it on the back end and everything checks out. It's coming from Diversified Auto. This is indeed him. He sent this specific email out to a plethora of customers, not just ATG, even inside their own house. It was a spam email that was sent to all their vendors and everything. So Chris Tracy realized that this didn't seem kind of quite right. So he initially opened up the document on his phone, and then on his phone realized, well, it wants me to click on something. I don't quite trust this. I'm going to send it out to IT. And thank you immensely for doing that. So if you open it up, the PDF attachment, it immediately shows you something like this. So you obviously see that there's some kind of verificational, like maybe it was a receipt or something like that. You're kind of like, oh, I want to see it. So if you click that View PDF button, it'll actually redirect you to a website that downloads a virus and attacks you. So we don't want to do that, obviously. Um, Chris Tracy then reached out to him, and the gentleman came back with, this file is legitimate and fully secured. I have shared it via secure PDF platform. So please open the PDF plat using your work email to access and review the document. Please let me know if you have any problems accessing the file. So here we can see a couple of key things that bad actors usually use. He's trying to emphasize that he wants this gentleman to use his work email. If this was a vendor reaching out to you, they wouldn't care which email you use to open this from. They wouldn't even address that. They would just talk to you like normal. You can see some kind of like urgency here, like, hey, we need you to access this and review this like kind of right away. If you have any problems, let me know. So you can see like the sense of urgency there, trying to like push you to wanting to open up this file as quickly as possible to either help them or get your money or something like that. So Chris Tracy then sent me this as well as the email attachment and all that kind of stuff so I could review it. And we realized that, well, this is probably a bad situation. So I called Chris, we got on the phone, and our resolution to this was I just completely blocked the domain. So Diversified Auto, as of this second, cannot send ATG emails. We then had, or Chris then took it upon himself to reach out to Diversified Auto to inform them, like, hey, you guys have an incident going on there. You need to get this fixed. Until then, we're going to have your domain blocked to protect our people. And if you need to reach out to us, we're going to do it over the phone. So that way, business isn't stopping, but we are protecting ourselves. It's impeded, but not to the point where we can't work with them. So we're working around it that way. And it does actually, in fact, turn out that their company did have a compromise with this user's email. B Winners is actually not working today, funny enough. So their IT staff is now looking into it. Nothing happened on our end, and thank you guys and continue being aware. This stuff is out there, it does happen, and just pay attention to the small details. Thank you and have a great day.